We're just entering week 3 of the strike with the port workers and Boeing. Neither side seems to be budging. Every side kind of sticking to their guns, so they're still out there on the picket line. The latest updates, they removed their health care, they laid them off, technically furloughed now, and they officially missed their first check, being out on strike.
There's been very little movement in the past 2 weeks. The same issues for the company whole, which is junk status, cash flow. But are the unions under any more pressure as their workers are, it's getting harder for them to perhaps stay on strike?
Good morning. Yes, we were actually talking to some of the striking workers on the picket lines in the last couple of days, and the mood does seem to remain relatively upbeat. People are saying, let's hold the line. We're in this for the long haul if we have to. We've made the savings. We can make ends meet by other means. The gig economy might provide some outlet for people looking to sort of prop up their monies.
Let's think about that. I don't see my husband but maybe once or twice a month because of mandatory overtime. Think about that. Does your job have mandatory overtime? Are you mandated to work over your 40 hours? Are you required to be at work outside of the 40 hours you bust your ass on? And if you don't, you're penalized. You could lose your job. Does your job do that? That's what they're trying to alleviate. Volunteer overtime, fantastic. Take it all day long, right? Everybody could use an extra $1. But mandated? Required? That is the one thing that nobody wants. Nobody wants to be required to not go to their kids' sports, not go to their kids' recitals. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to miss being a parent to their kids because their company has decided that you need to be at work. You worked your hours, you busted your ass, you did the best job you could do for the week. Now it's Saturday and Sunday and you want to spend it with your family. Nope. Sorry. Not this month because you have to work overtime. Food for thought. When you want to criticize what Boeing employees are actually looking for. We're not looking for the sun, the moon, and the stars. If the dock workers can get 67% raise over 4 years, why can't we get 40? So that we can survive in the inflation and uptake of cost of living that has surpassed unthinkable. I mean, I can't even think of a word or a sentence on how high it's gone up in 10 years. They have not had a new contract in 10 years. 10. I'm pretty sure most companies and most employees would have renegotiated this by now, right? The Teamsters got a giant increase in pay. Why can't we? Why can't my husband and his coworkers do the same to support their families? It's really not that big of a deal. It's really just asking to be able to live a living wage and not fight or flight to pay our bills. And that's what's happening, is families are in the middle of fight or flight to pay their bills because inflation is too high. Cost of living rises every year without a second thought. So, as a wife of a Boeing employee who has been there for a very long time, and someone who, we have family who's been in Boeing for years, have retired from Boeing, they've all gotten pensions, they've all gotten pay raises within a timely manner to suffice cost of living uptakes and to be able to survive and to be able to be there for their kids, soccer games, football games, dance recitals, all of the things. College. Some of us have kids in college. We need to pay for that. So, that is my 2 cents, and I'm sure I'm going to be ripped apart in the comments, and that's fine. But I'm going to tell you right now, I believe in what they're standing for because, again, 10 years, and they haven't walked out before.
If this thing doesn't get back on track soon, higher prices are soon to come. They haven't made a plane in over 3 weeks. They're losing hundreds of millions of dollars every day, let alone every week. So let me ask you, who do you think is right? Do you feel like Boeing is right and they're asking for too much money, too many unrealistic expectations due to the climate of things? Or are you on the side of the workers where you're like, listen, this is Boeing here. They've made so much money with these planes on the back of the workers, they should be paying these people a lot more money. These machinists need the money because they need to survive. These people are just using them up and don't want to pay. What side are you on? Put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Marcus Reacts. Talk to you soon.